Good morning. We are in the tarot study of the Lovers. Here's Original Rider-Waite, Tarot of the Abyss, the Divine Tarot, the Wildwood Tarot, and today's new card is the Winter Lovers. Oh, sorry, I meant Seasons of the Witch. This is their Winter Tarot. Hopefully you can see that good. Okay. So, and this one, that one has a totally different feel than any of these other ones, right? This one has like a kind of, maybe like a longing feel, right? Because maybe that's the winter, where the winter kind of plays a part and comes in. But these two also have a totally different feel than this one, right? And then these three have a totally different feel than this one. And then those a totally different feel than that one too. That's why I love really diving in like this and looking at all these different cards and how they're represented, because we learn through looking at all the different ones, right? And what all it could, because now that we have, like, say, this image in our brain, in our vault, then that means even if we're using, and we learn from this, the Beauty and the Beast and what all that can mean, and we learn from that, then that means even if we're using this deck in a reading, this meaning could maybe pop up for us because it's in the vault. If that makes sense. Like you stick it in the vault, and then you could use it even with this card too. So that's why we do this. So just because you don't have this card doesn't mean you can't learn that meaning. But so that being said, I normally save all the guidebooks until the end, one of the last things. But for some reason, I just want to just do this card and then this reading. This is the front of the book, Seasons of the Witch. All right. The winter lovers. Our maiden sits inside her warm, cozy cottage, enjoying a cup of tea or coffee. And her favorite book. Just outside the window can be seen a figure walking down the road. She's just turned them away from a plea of her forgiveness, choosing instead self-love and her own company. Wow, you go, girl. Divinatory meaning. Traditionally, this card is titled The Lovers, a great way to cause confusion about its meaning. It can certainly represent romantic love, but it's really a card about choice, choosing who to love for sure. But not exclusively that, as any significant decision can be represented. You may need to choose between one job or another, decide what kind of person you want to be, choose to be with someone your family doesn't like, or perhaps decide whether to stay in a relationship or put yourself first. As our maiden has done, these are the kinds of choices that require you to follow your heart and take a brave path when facing a crossroads. When your soul draws this card in a reading, it's to encourage you to honor your feelings and express yourself in the most authentic way available. Some choices will be difficult, and in those moments, lean on your values to show you the way. Ultimately, this card is here to urge you to make your heart-based decisions depending on what's important to you, regardless of the opinions or expectations of other people. There we go. Seasons of the Witch. There's that again. There's that again. And I just love that it's again showing that it's all about choices. It's not just about all, livey-dovey stuff. But yeah, I don't know. I just like it. And then, because again, here's these two together. Come on, focus. There we go. So quite a difference there, but it really kind of maybe seeing cards like this helps to explain this better. You know what I mean? like, these are the voices in your head, and then this is your higher self going, come on, man, get it together. We got to make a decision here. Stop putting it off because of fear or doubt or worry or confliction of the different things. You know your truth. You know your truth. You know what you should do. All right. Much love. Have a good day.